Hello, hello. We are going to try to create a Dutch door that is in the shape of a Christmas tree that's going to tentatively look like this. This actually my nephew drew, Jade. The Saturday right after Thanksgiving, we sat down and I showed him a picture of something that I had saw on probably Instagram, and down in the description I will give credit for the individual who I saw it from. They didn't have snow. They had something that looked like this, but with, you know, lights and such. Jade decided that it needed a little something extra, and I love it. So I'm going to try to duplicate this. As you can see, you know, we were playing around with colors, and this was one of my versions. This was his version. So we're going to try to duplicate that. Now I have kind of outlined some of this already in pencil. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of, we're going to do some coloring in to see how this goes. And hopefully it turns out the way I envision. If not, this is just kind of part of my, my creative outlet here. I think it goes this way for color wise. So these are markers from Daily Grind. I do not have numbers associated with them to be able to tell you what color they are, or I would share that. Yeah, so this probably is going to be a very long video. If I knew how to speed it up, you know, editing wise, I would probably do that through some of this coloring. But I also thought maybe it's just a good opportunity to kind of kick back, relax, go grab, I couldn't say that apparently, go grab a beverage. You know, put me on in the background, maybe just relax. Here it is a beautiful cold Sunday. I am doing a bunch of batch filming because I'm going to try to be putting out a video a day in December. Obviously, since I've only started my channel in July, I have never done this before. I'm hoping it turns out really well. I do have, I think, someone coming down the stairs. I can't tell. Could have been just on the landing in the stairs. Maybe. They could just be standing there trying to figure out if I'm filming. Or they're standing there taking off their coat. Anyway, how is your guys' day going? Hopefully, so far, it's going well. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I'm trying to remember, I think he took this and kind of just outlined a little bit to give it some dimension. I know he didn't do it in his. We're just gonna leave it for now. And then I think we're gonna take this color. Yep, and do this one. I wonder if I have a white pin somewhere. So I'm thinking for part that should be snow to have it stand out a little bit. But what he did is he just used some blue to kind of make it stand out. So I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. So I'm pretty sure I said this. I'm filming this the last day of November. I have to go back to work tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to, but you know, that is what it is. Excuse me. Last night we had a fantastic time, Jade and I, just sitting down at the dining room table. Excuse me again. I'm gonna step away just for a second to cough. Well, I guess I didn't step away, I rolled away. But we had some great time last night sitting at the dining room table, just drawing and getting his input of how to put this together. And it was so fun. I forgot how creative that kid is. He is 23. Super, super creative. He used to draw all the time. He actually is the one who drew the paw prints that I have. And those paw prints represent my brother and my 2 nephews, because my brother is really into bears. And he calls my nephews his cubs. So that, I got that tattoo for a milestone of when I lost a bunch of weight. Unfortunately, I gained that weight back. I am in the process of losing it again, but that's a little ways away, but it is a work in progress. Making good progress, thank goodness, but it is still a work in progress. So anyway, just sitting down with him last night was super fun. He got really, really into this. Even when I finally had to go upstairs to use the restroom and to get warm because our basement's kind of cold, he stayed down and he kept working on this and, you know, came up with the snow. Just absolutely fantastic. It was really fun Tom and I had gone out to look at some Christmas lights because I really wanted to, and Jade wanted to stay home. So he stayed home and worked on that, and as we were out driving around, he sent me that text with his picture, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks absolutely amazing. I love it. So we are going to try to duplicate part of it because I love what he did. It's really hard to kind of get a straight line and not leave white marks. You can't see my face, obviously, but I have my tongue between my teeth because I'm concentrating so hard. It's pretty funny. That my grandmother used to do when she was concentrating or trying to like open something hard like a jar. So I definitely got that from her. Okay, so if I kind of follow along here, I think what he did is kind of lightly, to give this some dimension, was to follow that edge there. And I think he also did it down here. Am I doing it as well as he did? Heck no, I am not. But that's okay. He won't hold it against me. He will give me some gentle, not criticism, encouragement, pointers for next time if I ever decide to do this. I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Now, I think this was the blue color he used. I don't know how he did it so well, but I'm gonna start down here, and I just keep referencing his picture. That is going to be our snow. And hopefully when I take the black marker, then it will outline it just a little bit better and make it look more like snow. Okay, now we're going to take the pen and we're going to outline our star. our tree here. So this is our snow. And then this particular level of branches. And our snow. I overshot that. Let's try to connect it properly. And this one. Neat. And then we're going to go here. And here. And here. Oh gosh, I love that. Now we're gonna see if most of that is dry. We're gonna go find the big eraser and see if we can't take off some of the pencil marks here without destroying anything and smudging, that kind of thing. Please don't smudge, please don't smudge. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to draw in some lights. And then we are going to put bulbs on them. Last one. Okay, now let's go find some colors here. These are different ones. So these are tombos, and these are the daily grind. But I'm hoping that, I don't know, let's just grab some colors here. And because these are the same colors, let's see how they, okay, I don't really like that, it's kind of dark. Let's try the red. That also looks dark. How about the blue? Whoops. And how about the orange? I think we're just gonna go for it. Just because. So, circle, circle. Another one over here. Okay, let's go for the blue. Kind of wish I would have looped it out just a little bit more. We're just gonna willy-nilly some stuff here. I do wish I would make these the same sizes though. Some of them are kind of large, some of them are not, so let's see if we can change that. Okay, let's throw some red in here and just get some extra color. That's a really big one. That's okay. I cannot space these out to save my life either, apparently. That's okay. Random thumb. Anybody else super hard on themselves when they kind of do something goofy like that? I've completely lost my pattern, but at this point, I'm okay with it. Let's go over heels now. Do you prefer, okay, this is red, Karen, pay attention to what you've got in your hand. Colored Christmas lights, do you prefer clear lights? Yes, I realize that I have just completely jacked up my colors, but so be it. Sometimes, depending on the tree or the decoration, I really just like clear lights. I don't know why. But then there are some times where I'm like, no, I need, like, there needs to be some color. Okay, I think when, I'm gonna end up doing this on the other side as well. So I think, I also need brown for the tree stump. Now, also, should I throw a present or something under here? So back to my question on lights. So in houses, like the outside of a house, I really like clear lights, especially the ones that hang down and look like icicles. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Okay, now we're going to attempt to cut some of this out. The star, I may actually have to just take my scissors, I think, and cut it. I didn't, okay. It is so funny. You get an idea and you're like so gung-ho to try it, and then you actually go to do it and you're like, oh my gosh, why have I done this? Like, why am I putting myself through this? But I am really hoping that this turns out even half as good as kind of what Jade and I envisioned last night. And we even had a quick lesson last night on how to use the jar cut. He originally started using this one, and he's like, and then he used this one. He's like, oh yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna have to go back and clean up some of that. I'm gonna have to get better at corners. I definitely did not press hard enough on the downstrokes of the corners. Okay, I do wish I need to find a thinner one. What can I use? I can just use scissors. We could fussy cut it. Do I try to get it all the way over there? And we'll try to clean up as much of that as possible. My little baby scissors don't want to get in there very well. Okay. Wow. That was a lot. And now I just realized if I duplicate this on the other side, I have to redraw it. Okay, let's throw that in the trash really quick. That is so cute. Now in the example that I saw, what they had done was lines across this way for journaling. What I think I might do is lightly outline this and not do lines all the way across. Maybe just do the lines in the outline here. Oh, I could, oh, there we go. We will do this way. But now what I'm thinking is outlining that in a darker, maybe just in a pencil. So this I'm putting here, so hopefully I can, okay, I had a black one. We're gonna do a thicker outline, I think. To maybe let this come through just a little bit better. I need to slow down what I'm doing to try to make it the same thickness all the way around. And now I will have to think of decoration to put around this outline of the tree so that we can use this as journaling. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without maybe I should have done it in green. And I'm totally second guessing my choices of color, but that's okay. So, bloop. That's not bad. Okay. I'm glad I put that down. Now, do I take red and green, maybe, and like go across for journaling? Oh gosh, I am totally second guessing everything in my life right now. So that can be green, this can be red, green, red. Did I just totally mess that up? green, red, white, green, red. Make sure I'm getting green here. So green and red. Whew. Oh, it looks like a little Debbie cake. Oh, that's too funny. I have not had a little Debbie cake yet this season. And I guess if I really wanted to, I could go in between these with another color, but I'm kind of liking how it's turning out. And right there. Okay. Oh, whew, boy, howdy. That was something. Now what am I going to do here? I don't know that I have anything to put there. Give me one moment here. Oop, I'm going to set that aside for a second. I just got some journal city stuff in, but I don't think any of these are going to be appropriate. What is it? Flowers, flowers, scenes, and scenes. What are you? Excuse me one moment while I open this. Let's see what this is. Okay. I don't think this is going to work either, but let's see what this is. I feel the edge there. Yeah, those are kind of cute, but not for this. That's fine. That's fine. I'll stick you back there. And what are you? I know, I see music notes. I think I was going to use this for some just junk journaling pages. But I don't recall. Okay. My neighbor's dogs are not happy. Oh, that's pretty, but not quite the theme we're going for there. So we may, I don't know how I'm going to decorate that. Okay, set this aside and I'll clean that up a little bit later. What am I going to do there? I love that, actually. I love this. So now I need to think of something, and I love this as well. I need to think of something to put on the other sides now. Well, this may turn into a two-parter because I just don't think like these are going to do it. And, okay, let's see. I have stuff scattered all over my desk here. I do have these beautiful things from Saralyn Art, but I was going to use these for a couple other videos. Those are cute. Oh, maybe these don't quite, well, do they? They kind of do. I just think it is such a large space to try to cover up. This is where I kind of wish, like this and this I'm not fond of. That and that I am. I think I'm gonna have to sit and percolate on this just for a little bit, because that I love, that I'm good with, but that, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Leave me some comments down below, would you? Do you think the blue or maybe the white goes on either side of the tree? I'm really looking for some suggestions here of what I can do. And I know I could trace like we did here on here and do the other side of the tree, but I really don't want to. I could also use this for journaling as well. Okay, yeah, leave me some comments down below. Do you like the blue colorway or the white colorway? What do you think? And then maybe I'll do a second part to this. Man, I wish you could see my desk. It is an absolute mess right now. But this was a lot of fun. This turned out considerably better than I thought it was going to. Shout out to my nephew Jade for giving me the not complete inspiration, but a lot of the inspiration for this. And down below, I will find the original person that I got this idea from. Yeah. Okay, leave me a message down below which one you think, how I should decorate the rest of it. I'm going to try to get this up sooner rather than later in my December video a day. I'm actually looking around right now for what I have available. Let me see. I've already done some planning out, so I may just have to flip some things around. Oh, maybe this will have to go up on the 5th and I'll just move some stuff around. Anyway, okay. Leave me a comment down below. I much appreciate your time. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.